Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Red Dead Redemption 2 on the Mysterious JG. We're going to fast travel to Valentine. Oh my darling, oh my darling. Oh my darling Valentine, that is not the name of an actual song. And at some point, before this whole thing's over, I gotta decide if I'm ever going to go do any of the stuff like, now let's find rock carvings. There's only 10, that won't be as bad, and I'm curious about what that quest is about. I doubt that there will be an ending that's really worthwhile for some of the other ones, like the cigarette card quest or whatever. The guy who wants you to catch all the rare fish. I don't think I could be bothered with that. You can look up the cinematics for when you complete those quests. But if I'm going to do all these bounty hunter missions, I probably need to find, and I did have it open at one point, the bounty hunter page and just figure out where they all are. Because there's places I was expecting them to show up, like Armadillo, where they are not. Annesburg, I thought was big enough that it might have bounty hunter missions. Handsome stranger. You just stay right there. Block the middle of the road.
Hey. Hello. Great town this, huh?
Oh, yeah?
You folks are lucky.
Well, I'll be seeing.
Thanks, Garrus. Good luck recalibrating those, I don't remember what it was. It was some kind of gun. The ship's weapons had to be recalibrated constantly.
What we got here? I've been saying for years you don't send a saint to catch sinners. You want to catch a sinner for us? Look on the wall there.
But I am a saint, sir. I got the best possible Paragon rating. I was just telling Garrus outside about how I've gone totally blue on the path.
Nasty individual.
Wow. This is kind of an amusing one. Wanted live for questioning. Eliane Swan, reward of $25 will be paid for the arrest of Eliane Swan, wanted for the crime of matricide. The above amount will be paid immediately for later the prisoner. Known as the Black Widow, she's been seen in the Cumberland Falls with an unknown male who may be manipulating her.
That one? They say she's sleeping rough near Cumberland Falls. And what's more, they say she ain't sleeping alone.
Huh. I got it.
So she's a whore, huh?
This bounty you're after. The lady? What'd she do?
You read the
Mrs.
poster.
Swan? Poor dear. Married the wrong man. She thought she could kill him and inherit a fortune. Instead, she got some debts and that bounty on her head.
That said matricide, though, didn't it?
This lady murderer. That kind of thing happen much around here?
This is a cattle town. There's 3 men to every woman, and 3 women to every woman of the marrying kind. Certain type of lady is drawn to this place.
Indeed.
Like Abigail.
If they're a new head over, I'll find them.
Don't get twitchy on him. Bring him in breathing. Be relentless in your pursuit.
Of justice. For great justice,
Girl.
take off every zig. You know what to do, girl. Zoom right in on wherever this bounty is before I even located it on the map myself. It's Wallace Shawn. Seems like it would be easier to cross the river and go down the railroad path, but who knows how nasty things get when you try to get... We might have like cliffs overlooking the river. So I guess I'll follow the path that they've laid out.
Sir!
Hello there.
Buddy!
Howdy.
Sir!
Hello?
Good seeing you, partner.
You know, there's some oldies.
Here, boy.
Come over here, boy. Help me. Come hunt this bounty. There's shows I haven't seen yet, now that I think about it, because I don't think we ever went to the one that was down there in... I believe there's a show to be seen in Blackwater, but... whatever. See if we can get a 1 video bounty mission successfully executed, and then I can call it a session.
Hey, partner! Hello.
Hello. Hey. Hey. Boop, boop, boop. Hey, you. Hey. Hey. One of the most memorable Muppet Babies songs featured the Muppet Babies going, hey, you. Hey. Hey. I don't know why it's expecting so funny. A little bit of rain here. Real world. I went out walking right after some rain today. Got a little mud on the old shoes, but it was there's like a something about the air after it rains, which is quite pleasant when you're not wearing a mask to avoid COVID.
You, mister!
And also you, other mister. She likes sleeping rough, eh? Yeah, fucking shooting challenge. I'm just not that good at that aspect of this game. I guess with the Red Dead meter, you should probably be able to do it all right. So there's a stranger for us to encounter up here as well. I guess we're going to encounter them right along the way, so there's no need to adjust.
Easy there.
You are a fool and a nuisance, brother.
Oh, these
Is
two.
this creepy little toad bothering you again? Shall I throw him off?
This is getting quite out of hand.
Hands? Oh, he doesn't have hands. He's a troll. That's why we found him here. He escaped from his...
Would you tell your talking monkey to go home, please, Helen? Sir, we need a hand.
You, gentlemen enjoying the great outdoors?
Well, you appear to be the spiritual successor of Arthur, so
Mommy's boy.
Manatee.
Effluent
Discharge.
milk sap.
You already said that!
I did not. You're a milk sap.
Well, you are all chatter and no testes, dear brother.
Well, you can
Helen,
have a chatter
I will
and
make you love me if it is the last
testes
thing
at
I
the same
do.
time.
And to prove
You be a
how
sports
suitable
radio
I
guy.
am to make a happy and stable life with, I shall throw myself over the waterfall in just a barrel.
And so shall I, just to demonstrate how little your feeble gestures mean, you homunculus.
John, please come do the honors and make sure we
Did I tell you my name was John? I could have sworn Arthur did the last one of these quests, but okay.
I was born first. Helen, I love you. And brother, you're living proof of God's remarkable sense of humor.
I only nailed down one of the two. So, lady, you want to just kill them both?
Good luck! You crazy bastards.
Oh my lord! The fools! The silly fools! I cannot believe they've done this!
And we just both kind of watched, or in your case, helped it happen.
We must at once!
Okay.
Good
get
thing
on
she's
your
got a horse handy.
Follow me.
Well, we might not get to the bounty mission, but hell, I'm okay with it if. Oh, okay. Well, it doesn't look like it matters if we can't do the bounty mission while we're doing the stranger
We won't
mission.
reach them from here. Do you think they're all right?
I doubt it.
Me? You want them to be all right?
That's my question.
Of course. Whatever do you mean?
Ooh,
I was
bunny
just
rabbit.
thinking, might be easier for you if only one of them was. You catch my meaning?
Sir, that is a terrible thing to say.
But I do catch
Got a
him in.
favorite?
I like them both. Equally.
Well, you need to pick one, lady, because
Maybe fate might help you out.
It is not like that, mister. Not like that at all.
Sure.
my God, I keep seeing animals and thinking I got to get some more meat in the inventory for camping purposes.
We
See if she can get down here. Yeah, she can get down without falling. Us, not so much.
There you are.
What have you done?
Brother, are you there?
Where art thou?
Hey, is that you? I've had the wind knocked out of me.
I thought you were a goner.
It's a miracle we're alive.
Silly, silly boys.
I hate you
You
both.
nearly died. For me.
She's right. Dear brother, what fools we've been.
You're
This
the
bitch ain't
fool,
worth it.
but a brave one.
You might be dense, but you are the noblest man I know.
And they hug it
You're
out.
a lion.
Giant
You're an earth shaker.
world conqueror.
Milk
Don't
sup.
let anything come between us again.
Never.
Boys,
Good lady, adieu.
Bewitch some other milksops. We will have none of it.
but I thought that...
Before this siren calls us to the rocks again.
Let's give this guy some money.
From here.
Do I get some money? I've been doing all this stuff for you guys.
Boys,
Mostly stuff like punching you and kicking you in the nuts.
Quite some suitors you picked there.
I was trying to stop them from killing themselves.
Well, you
They
succeeded.
won't last a week without me.
No, probably not. But you'll have an easier time.
I guess I will.
You wanna suit me, or you wanna be a suitor?
Oh, I wasn't trying to lead them on, you know?
Sure.
It was just exciting. The smartest men I knew, with positively the least sense.
Well, that's usually how it works.
The hook.
Good luck.
Well, anyway, I found some bulrush, so it was totally worth it. Also, there appears to be hostiles, like, killer animals or something up that way, so that's great too. Good luck dealing with it, lady. Apparently you can't use... I think I had bulrush, so apparently you can't have bulrush flavored meat. Because it's not something I get to... Oh, well, I just...
That there's a bounty hunter. Get him!
Kellyanne, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna make you go with the fellas.
What kind of man are you?
Damn.
Puny. Back
Now calm yourself.
She's pretty fucked up.
Now come here.
Damn.
rot in hell. Rot with the rest of them.
Burn in hell, you fucker. Is he dead? Well, might as well loot his corpse. Probably lose nobility points, but that didn't kill him. And he had a gold-plated belt buckle. Yes, I'm not sure exactly what their conversation was about, but he decided to tell her that she was going to send him off with me, and that turns out to have been a poor decision on his part. Canned meat, eh? We're gonna need some canned corned beef here. It just turns out to be whatever kind of canned meat it is that I had room for in my inventory. That's convenient.
You don't got any objections. What's in here?
No, it's no. What up? No, I didn't mean to do that.
Save me!
I screwed up there. I don't know why I was hitting the wrong button, but she's no longer trying to kill me, so
I got you now.
I was just messing with you, lady. I'm still gonna capture you. Well, she put her knife away, but that would appear to be a whole the whole mission is don't let her run up to you and stab you, and if you can avoid her stabbing you, you're okay. I just picked you up because
You manhandle me?
don't you mansplain to me that I'm going to jail to be killed or hanged. Maybe you get lethal injection because you're a lady, and it would be immodest to hang you. Lethal injection in our period, of course, means we're just gonna like put a syringe right through your freaking head because we don't really have. Is this her horse? No, this is Richelieu. Okay. I'm gonna check and see whose horse this is and whether it has anything in its saddlebag. This is Morgan.
All right there.
I don't appear to get to search. Oh, I can search the saddlebag, but
Skip, go on.
swim across the water, Morgan. I'm not really sure whose horse you are, because I know Richelieu is my
You
horse.
got this, girl.
That's like one of my horses teleported out to be with me out of confusion. We use Mass Effect driving physics, where you kind of move at sharp angles to the vertical face of the cliff, and you can climb straight up. Surprised she has so little to say. Maybe I goofed it up.
Oh, dear. What came over me? Did I just do those things?
Yeah, you did.
It's a horrible blur. But I see blood. There's blood everywhere. It won't come out. I'm not like that. I'm a good girl. Really. I promise I am. You believe me, don't you? Don't you, mister?
I lost my chance to hit you. Oh well. Maybe don't hit the woman there, JG.
I need help, okay? I have an illness. A fever of the brain.
Oh, there's doctors back in Valentine.
A jail. A jail ain't where I belong. A sanatorium, maybe.
Buddy,
Get me help. Mister, please,
You've lost it.
save me. Save me from the sheriff. And moreover, from myself.
Is there a quest where I can take her to a sanatorium? I kind of doubt it. We watched her stab a guy. We've taken in other bounties where it was only...
You're such a strong man. So tough and burly. Maybe if I had a strong man like you, I wouldn't be in this mess.
quiet with that.
Sorry. When she started calling us a strong man, I was like, okay, well that seems... Let's prove it's true. And by strong man, I mean... abusive weirdo. Oh, crap. I thought I ran over an animal. And was going to pick up its body and store it back there with her.
Sack of shit. I wish I'd cut your belly open and shown you your guts. Gutless bounty hunting nobody. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. Ah! I wish you'd die. Ah! Ah!
Some great voice acting there. I probably shouldn't hate her, but, you know, she started in on this thing about what a big, tough guy I was. Also, she's been murdering people.
Sir! Mister?
How about you get out of my sight?
I think they're weirded out because we've got a woman tied up on the back of her horse.
Settle down one of these days.
Maybe with that woman you got tied up on the back of your horse. Nice uneventful ride back to Valentine would be perfectly fine with me at this point. Maybe Maybe the women's suffragettes that are kind of a background piece in this game will suddenly appear and want to rescue her. Because, you know, she murdered somebody. You wouldn't think she'd have a whole lot of boosters. It's not even implied that the person she killed deserved it.
Oh, partner!
Come on, oh shit. The O'Driscoll boys don't seem to exist anymore. Because this is one of the towns where they would hang out and be a pain in the ass. Don't ask me about my business.
We're coming up on the jailhouse. Anything else you want to try on me?
Just get me there. You're no fun at all.
I'm afraid I ain't.
My wife says the same thing
You're
right before she
coming
murders
with
me.
You order a lady killer here, Sheriff?
Yeah, we did. Put her in the cell, won't you?
Wait, she's been killing ladies?
My innocence. I protest my innocence.
She might be a little shaken up. She lost another feller out by the falls.
Poor dear.
Men just got a habit of dying around you, don't they, Mrs. Swan?
He didn't actually tell me you killed him, just kind of implied it jokingly.
She'll be fine. Now come get your money off the desk here.
They always make sure to tell you to pick it up off the desk. They always get real specific about that.
The Black Widow herself. This town's so starved of women, I'm sure she could find herself a husband yet.
That's cowboys for you.
Indeed. So it seems this town's got more pressing problems than outlaws. Gonna take some time off posting bounties, impose law and order on the streets.
That man has a heart of stone.
Well, apparently that's the only bounty that we have here. Or that we missed whatever ones you might have had to do as Arthur before. Though certainly there was nothing about that plot line there that you couldn't have done as Arthur or John Marston. That's how the bounties tend to work. No new bounties and roads. I mean, I don't know what you do to make new bounties materialize, but if it turns out that some of them we just didn't get because we were supposed to do them earlier, maybe our whole bounty hunter missions will resolve themselves sooner than I intended for them to. Nevertheless, I think it would be a fairly simple thing for us to ride out of town and camp and fast travel, since that's... I'm now wondering why I don't just do that all the time. Probably not far enough out. Come on, this is the wilderness, isn't it? This is apparently not considered the wilderness yet. There we go. So we'll call it a video by just fast traveling to Blackwater, which is where I want to set up the next I want the next video to start anyway. So we'll get to Blackwater, we will save our game. I will call it a little short session. I got in the videos that I needed to get in. And I'll catch you guys next time with some Blackwater bounty mission. I wanted to say missions, but I don't even really know. Mr. Black and Mr. White, their whole quest in Strawberry seems to have reset itself, but I really don't know how to trigger any more of it, so sometimes you're just riding around and stuff happens randomly. Gives the game a lot of it's a fun open world roaming game, not a kind of game where I think it would be easy to do an organized playthrough of where you make sure you see all the content, but I think we'll be okay, guys. I think we'll be okay. And therefore, I'm going to save it. We're going to move on with our lives geology for beginners. Bounty missions seem to have at least as much dialogue as those quests, but if you don't actually do the Oh Brother 3, never mind, Oh Brother 3, Geology for Beginners didn't last very long as our new save slot title. Anyway, catch you guys next time when we do more bounty missions until we run out of those, and then I guess at some point we're going to go back to our family. Tragedy.